working in the bustling metropolis of Tucson, the priests of the Diocese of Tucson watch day and night over the souls of more than 400,000 Catholics. They are the men of God.
One of the wonderful blessings that I bring into the ministry is the power of healing. It's the power of empowerment. That means to allow the Holy Spirit to work and operate in the community, to help those who come in this community, who build this community, to come together, but also to help them realize their gifts, their talents, their inner gifts that they can bring into the community in order that together we can create the civilization of love. And that's been one of the most amazing experiences, to be in touch with their realities, to be in touch with their lives. And it has been just very powerful to me. And it is through being a bilingual priest that I'm able to be that bridge between those communities and bring them together so that we can continue to build up the civilization of love.
God sensitizes me to the reality of people's lives through prayer, in bringing each day into God's presence in prayer and going from prayer to the day. I have a deal with God. I tell God, I've given you the first part of my day, and you give me the rest of the day, and all will be well, and it always is. A few days ago at Mass, we had the Gospel of the Bartimaeus, the blind beggar, calling out to Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Immediately after the Gospel, there was a handicapped man came in, and he parked himself right in front of the altar, and I found myself kind of cringing. And then I experienced an inner prompting. Here's Bartimaeus. He's the one you just preached about. Receive him. Welcome him. Don't be cringing because he's here. Well, Bartimaeus, he was fidgety in front of the altar. I kind of calmed myself down, and I felt, he's where he's supposed to be. So very often I find that people who seem to accidentally kind of come into my day, it happens accidentally, but it's always providential. It's always a part of God's plan. It always amazes me that priesthood is, I did a poem one time on priesthood at the intersections of life, because priestly ministry is very much meeting people at the intersections and guiding them along the way. And it's a marvelous gift. It's a marvelous gift, and it's pure gift. It's absolute gift from God. And it's God having his way when we get out of his way, to let him speak and to let him lead us. And he leads us more often than we think. All of us. It's not the priest, it's all of us as God's people. And so it bothers me a lot that somehow as a church we're not raising up the image of the people of God as the primary image describing the reality, the full reality of the church. Too often we talk about the hierarchical church, or the camera is focused on the hierarchical level of the church and not where the Spirit is moving among the people. That we are in this ministry together, the Lord is acting and the Lord is having his way. The church as people of God, we are all together in charge of the church. The Lord is in charge of us within the church. God dwells among his people here and now. And we are God's people. We are all uniquely blessed and all uniquely gifted and graced to do what the Lord is calling us to do and to be.
I've known Monsignor Tom for 16 years. If I needed to describe Monsignor Tom, first and foremost and always, it is priest in every fiber of his being. He is pastor, mentor, good shepherd, and friend. You have the most amazing ability to call people in times of difficulty. I can't tell you how many times as parishioners we've all looked at each other and said it was having a really difficult time, and Monsignor called me. And we've all laughed because your answer is that you were prompted to call. And that speaks so much about you.
Well, I'm still enjoying what I'm doing and motivated and energized by it. I don't see it as hard work. I see it as a blessing, and it's each day is a new gift. And the Lord is holding the card for my retirement.
You had done a great homily, and I went into the sacristy and said to you, "Thank you, Monsignor, for being such a good shepherd." And you turned around and looked at me and said, "Thank you for being a good sheep." I've laughed and laughed about that over the years.